Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. As you can see, different setup, different kind of video this video. So I had some thinking and I thought I should set myself a new project. I keep looking at my Blu-ray and 4Ks and thinking, could I put them more so that they're good for me? And they work more for me when I'm trying to choose a film to watch. So I've decided, and I've started off at the I've started piles. I'm going to, for the first time ever, going to mix my 4Ks and Blu-rays together. And it's all going to be by genre. So I'll talk you through a few of the genres. It's like a work in progress type of thing. So it could change, but I thought I'd record as I go. So for example, over here you've got dramas, you've got music/musicals, family films, horror films. This is like sort of like a comedy pile, adventure, DC, action, although that could probably fit in to sci-fi more. This is like my classics pile. I want to put as many of my classic films that I consider classics together. Then we've got the start of the Marvel pile, Tarantino, westerns, thriller/murder mystery. And yeah, so where I'm at the moment. So obviously there is a lot to go through, but I thought, as I said, I'd record it, document it so everyone can see how it works in case anyone else is thinking of changing up their Blu-ray collection. But it's a process. There's a lot to move, so it's highly unlikely I'm going to get it all done today because it's going on 5 o'clock now and I do want to get a film in tonight. So I will update you when I have managed to sort them all in piles, and then I'll probably do another update once I've started to get them on the shelves so I can kind of show you where they're all going to go together. Because as I said, I could get halfway through this and decide it doesn't work and I might have to change it slightly. But I kind of got fed up of having them in alphabetical. Because like I say, if I want to watch a sci-fi film, sometimes I find it difficult knowing what one. But if they're all together, I'm hoping it'll be easier. But yeah, so I'll come back to you once they have all been put into piles. So I thought I'd give a quick update. So we have emptied the bookcase, and it seems we have a slight problem because this is just the bookcase, and as you can see, there's not a lot of room. So I'm gonna have to think of a way to do it where I'm obviously taking them off but then trying to put them back on. So I'm gonna have to try now where I'm at and put them back onto the shelf, but it's difficult because without the space to take everything off and put them in the correct pile, it's more like I'm just gonna have to go through and pick out individual, as in, I don't know how to explain it. So say I start off with drama, we've got the dramas down here that I've picked off so far. I'm going to have to alphabetically go through the pile I've sorted already and then go through everything that's been unsorted and pick out anything I think is a drama and start stacking it on. That's the only logical way I can think where I'm going to keep the space, but I'm going to keep moving along. So I think that's a plan. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just thought I'd update. So that took a long time, as it is, to get them all in the piles. And as I say, that's just one bookcase. We've got quite a lot more to go. I'm not going to touch the TV shelf. I'm going to keep the TV shelf as it is because it's all together and it's all TV and it's all kind of categorized as it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to go through each one. I think I'm going to start with box sets first on the shelf. I'm going to start putting on the shelf the things that I watch the least. So probably the Marvel stuff's going to go on because I don't really look at the Marvel stuff that much, and DC, that sort of stuff. The genres I don't look at so much. Because I'm pretty sure I've got pretty much all of the Marvel stuff pulled out already. I'll go through the collection once over just to check that there's nothing within. In fact, I can see Daredevil on the shelf, so I'll have to pull that out. But yeah, thought I'd give a quick update. That's where I'm at. I'll try not do another update again until we sort of got the ball rolling and we've started putting them on the shelves and categorising, and we'll see where we're at then. But yeah, so stay tuned. So about an hour and a half later, and there's progress that has been made. There's still a hell of a lot to go, although it's definitely emptying out. So the pile stacked up for tomorrow, done for today now. Down there, that's basically just all of that stuff there has come off, and I've put them into the piles. And then I've sorted through the whole of the collection, as I said, and taken bit by bit. So starting off with going behind the back, we've got like all the Marvel films, goes all the way up to there, and then it bleeds into the DC films, and then DC films sort of blend into animation and all the animated. I've basically hidden the ones that I'm not as likely to watch. So yeah, and then it's gone on to the start of Christmas. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas film, so I am keeping it with the Christmas films. Yeah, all the Christmas down there. And then the premiums I've done. Left a little space in case I have any more premiums. And then going up, I've put all the box sets together. Obviously, I have got those still up there. And there's probably still a few in the watch pile, but because I've not got through them all yet, I'm not going to put them on the shelf, but I have left a bit of room, and I can make more room if needed. Then, moving on, I've put all the, like, family-friendly films, I suppose, together, which then bleed into all of my musicals, which go all the way down there to there. And then the westerns, all the westerns are together. That's not in there. And then it goes from the westerns to the war films, which go all the way along here, all the way along to the end. And then all my Criterions, which go up to here, and then lead on to all of the Arrows. And then all of the like sort of romance films, whether it's romantic drama, romantic comedy, or films with romance in. I have looked, I've missed them out, but they'll be put into other categories, and I could always move around. They're all down there, as you can see, and I've gone all the way down to W, so the end of the alphabet for me. And yeah, so that's all I've done today. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll get most, if not all of it, finished tomorrow, my aim is. The next genre I'm going to put in is fantasy, because that's the next smallest one. Some of them have got 2 piles. Drama's the biggest, I think. You've got 2 piles for action, a huge pile for adventure, 2 piles for comedy. So there's still quite a big horror, maybe, because horror's not got a huge pile at the moment. But yeah, it'll just be, and as I say, it'll flow and move around, and I might make changes along the way, but I'll probably come back and do another short video, probably tomorrow after I've made some more progress, and again show you where I'm at. So yeah, that is it for today. So it's the next day. We're nearly there. It's definitely formed something. We've not got many more to go. So I'll show you what's left to put on the shelf is these 2 piles, which somehow has to fit on the top of these 2 shelves. As you can see, there's some gaps because as I've been going along, and I've still got to go through again once more, I've been noticing I've put some in certain genres that don't belong. For example, let's find one over here. For example, in a drama section, I've put The Nice Guys, which really falls more into comedy. Same with Morning Glory, that kind of falls more into comedy, I would think. And there's definitely more throughout that I've just missed over, and they've just gone into the wrong section accidentally. There was another one when I was putting it away, I was like, that doesn't belong here, but I can't remember what one that was now, but I'm sure I'll know once I see it. But yeah, as you can see, so these are all basically, this pile down here, which I'll show you once it's on the shelf, is what I would, films that I consider classics, or they may be some of my favourites. Generally, they're all considered classics, so there's a lot of them, but I know that I've already put some away that really need to go with these. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically going through the shelves. First of all, checking that all the genres that have already been put on, everything's correct in those genres. And if there's anything that's not correct and I feel could go into another genre, then I'll take it out and make room for it and put it in that genre. Then once that's definitely done, I'm going to go through the collection of what I've done so far again, and that's when I pull out the classics and my favourites. So we've just got the last section to go, and I'll move everything up as far as I can, like all the gaps will go, and then we've got space to put these in, and hopefully there'll be space. I mean, up here, I could put a few up there, I could put a few up there like I've done before. I'm trying to keep this clear in case there's more box sets that need to go up there in the future. So trying to just use these two. Like I said, there's gaps that can be moved. There's a gap there. There's a few gaps there. So stuff can get moved along, and hopefully things will be going in as right a place as they can. But it's a work in progress. I'll just go through the section genres that I've categorized, and then I'll come back to you once it is completely done. So I think we got up to down there before. So you got Criterion, Arrow. Those are all romanced all the way down to there. Then if I move that, you've got the start of like what I call like crime thriller sort of thing, that sort of genre, which goes all the way along here up to there. And then this is all horror, going all the way along there. Those three are horror, up to your next. And then these are all action going on next, all the action films going on all the way through there, up to Casino Royale, which is then what I've put as adventure, which goes all the way along there to 10 Cloverfield Lane. And then I've mixed sci-fi and fantasy because I was having a hard time kind of splitting them, and that is all of that shelf up there is all sci-fi fantasy. And then we move over to here and it goes straight up there, and oh no wait, I tell a lie, it goes back down to here, and those are all the starts of the comedies. What I consider comedies, I mean, you got Bullet Train, could be comedy, could be an action. I think it's more of a comedy personally. As you can see, I started double stacking, but there's more comedies behind there and comedies down there. And then the comedies move up to the top of that shelf and they go along to just the top of there. And then three from the top, we've got my very small foreign language, but there may be more to go in. Like I said, I've got to go through again, which goes up to Train to Busan there. Then it's just drama, so there's probably going to be a lot I can pull out of drama that doesn't belong, which goes all the way down there. And then we got Pile on the end there, and then we got all the way here to About Time, which is British. I've then done a British section on its own, which goes down to there. All I've done so far, so like I said, the only section I still need to put on the shelf are like my classics and favourites. And obviously I need to just go through and make sure everything is in the right place as well, and pull any other classics and favourites off that I've accidentally already put on, because obviously it's quite a big process and there was a lot to go through, so I have missed a few. I am also going to sort out my watch for the watch pile video. The first shelf, because that is for this week, but shelf 2 and 3 I'm going to move around, and again I'm just going to put them in genres, maybe the years that they came out, see what works, put it in a better place, so it's all sort of each week you've got some kind of specific thing, it's not completely random. So that is where I'm at now. As I say, I will come back to you once everything's finished, everything's on the shelf. It may not be today, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this today. I want to try and get it done today, but I don't think it's going to be perfect by the end of today, so I think it will bleed into tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for today, I think, probably. So until next time. So it's the end of Saturday now, end of the day, and surprisingly enough, I did manage to get it all done. So yeah, full shelves pretty much now. The only thing I will say, it feels like I've got less room now than I did before for space, because I mean, all I've really got is here. I didn't really want to use this because I wanted more box sets to go, but I think I'm going to have to, because I mean, I've got that, and that is it. That is all the space I have, other than making more space, but I'm going to have to think of where I can make, because all the shelves are full. The only places I can think is like on the ends of here. I might be able to get a stack on, but it's not very wide, so I don't know if that'll fit. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it is for now. The only thing I'm not too happy about, but then again, I could change it, is where my favourites are, because I was hoping my favourites would be more in clear view, but they're obviously all stacked up here and down there on the stop, and I wanted to like them to have a look at, like, obviously all the horrors have got dedicated space for themselves and it looks nice, but I don't know how to change that, so I might have to think about it. I mean, I do need more shelves really, but I don't think I've got any more space now. I'm hoping to get rid of this wardrobe, because there's another cupboard there which all my stuff can go in, so maybe if I get rid of this, obviously there'll be more room for shelves then. But yeah, update. So everything went as I said it would, pretty much. And yeah, I haven't actually touched the watch pile shelves yet, because I might just wait and leave them because they're okay for now. But yeah, that's it. That's just a little update. I don't know how long it'll be once I put all of these together, all these short little updates. But I thought I'd record it, see my journey, I suppose, of moving. I don't know if it will give anyone else inspiration to rearrange their collection, but it's definitely been a process. It's been hard work because it's a lot of moving around and standing up, and yeah, it's a lot harder, especially when you got as much as I have. It's a lot harder than it looks. But I'm glad it's all done now because it's a lot better for me. And yeah, it's just, I think it will be a lot easier for me to find things to watch depending on my mood now. Although recently I have been tending to try and watch films I've not seen before, but there are definitely films that I want to give another watch again. But anyway, I won't babble on anymore. That is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Turn the notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to the channel. Comment down below anything and everything. As you know, I always take the time to get back to anyone that leaves me a comment. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.